Brazil, Russia, India, and the BRICS nations are unexpectedly integrating XRP into their structures. It is not unexpected that essential US organizations like the Congress, Treasury, and Federal Reserve are rapidly integrating XRP into their systems as China and South Africa shift far away from the US. Greenback and Paintings with Ripple Labs to create an international Cbdc at the XRP ledger. They are keen to use the XRP ledger for his or her financial platforms after realizing its effectiveness and capability. We're seeing wonderful changes inside the felony panorama because of this global transformation.
The growing hobby from numerous US authorities, businesses, and enforcing the Ripple in it device for fee processing has triggered Ripple Labs to start settlement talks with the SEC, allowing the most current development in agreement as a part of those talks.
The ongoing SEC motion against Ripple may want to end with a $20 million charge to Ripple for institutional XRP sales in the period in between. Distinguished personal economic establishments like BlackRock are actively buying XRP. Wall Street companies, inclusive of JP Morgan and Wells Fargo, are actively buying XRP and attempting to utilize its capacity instead of passively watching from the sidelines. BlackRock's these days launched Observe asserts that XRP isn't a security and could serve as a payment method. Do me a desire before we dive in by hitting the like button, deciding on subscribe, and turning on notifications to grow to be a part of our community. Following more than one memories revealing the Federal Reserve's new charge offerings, attempt to integrate blockchain generation for fast fiat and stablecoin conversion. It is turning into an increasing number of clean that the Fed intends to hire XRP for the blockchain portion in their FedNow price machine. This venture is a large step forward. FedNow plans to collaborate with pinnacle tech companies which include Ripple, regarded for its talent in cross-border bills and open-source allotted ledger technology, to integrate traditional banking with the sector of decentralized finance. On several activities, analysts and professionals from the Federal Reserve and Ripple have overtly mentioned this partnership. That's steady with the larger trend of the US, transferring increasingly towards Ripple for its vital financial institution virtual forex projects. A splendid example of this is the National Bank of Georgia's selection to collaborate with Ripple Labs on its virtual currency initiatives. Understandably, analysts are estimating XRP's undergo marketplace price at approximately $10,000 in mild of these tendencies. This estimate is predicated at the sizable extent of transactions that XRP is anticipated to allow, specifically given its function in the ISDA International Swaps and Derivatives Association, where it is predicted to manage greater than $1.2 trillion. The capability for XRP's cost will increase even further while we bear in mind this extent of transactions inside a single corporation. When we take its capability to attain $1,000 or more seriously, it is able to be surprising to listen conservative estimates about its RP's cost at simply dollars. Because global wealth is flowing through the XRP ledger, governments and institutions around the sector are adopting it increasingly as they realize its velocity and cost efficiency. Given that over 19 central banks have reportedly purchased XRP, it is increasingly evident that XRP is rising as a big international digital asset, which totaled approximately 9.4 billion euros, suggests a great jump in XRP's adoption and valuation. Even AI systems like ChatGPT are forecasting a tremendous increase in XRP's value, estimating it to attain $500. The head of the International Swaps and Derivatives Association, ISDA, has clarified the vital function of XRP inside the financial enterprise in a B counted of months. According to ISDA, XRP is necessary to permit more than $1.2 trillion in derivatives transactions. Market with this endorsement, Ripple joins the ranks of foremost monetary corporations like JP Morgan, BlackRock, and Goldman Sachs. The cause for this full-size influx of funding in XRP is that vital banks are actively looking to contain the XRP ledger into their structures for go-border bills. As evidenced with the aid of their good-sized acquisition of XRP, which they view as an essential tool for the CbdCs they're creating, this permits you to view the updates instantly. Later inside the video, we can gift a clip that highlights those changes. To use Ripple for greater effective and cost-effective monetary transactions, numerous imperative banks have approached Ripple with proposals to construct their CbdCs at the XRP ledger. As an end result of these trades, analysts are editing their projections for XRP's T fee. The information inside the subsequent clip will shed an addition mild on why this kind of huge fee boom is not simple as feasible, but additionally increasingly more workable. The consensus is emerging around ability spike to 1,250 in step with XRP within the future months. You read effectively, men, but earlier than we get into the main content material of latest thrilling video package, which incorporates reports, linked documents, and an amazing XRP charge prediction. In the upcoming weeks, allow us to establish the scene. Maybe going lower back several months showed analysts and even a prominent capitalist business of predicting that XRP's value will jump and that it might make buyers millionaires in a completely quick length. The XRP ledger, Ferment as the world's pinnacle public blockchain, is good for central financial institution virtual currencies due to its precise design for payments and currency issuance. Ripple has made adjustments to this approach.
Ripple has modified this approach to offer a custom-designed private version for primary banks.
The collaboration between the public and industrial sectors can be important to the achievement and extensive popularity of CBDCs. We count on the general public quarter, together with governments and important banks, to act as the planners and policymakers. Although SETA is organizing the fundamental hints and putting the vital competencies, creative use instances will broaden within the non-public zone. Guys, you have heard immediately from representatives of Ripple. The improvement team on the Ripple Lab is actively working with numerous governments and crucial banks to enforce their CBDCs using the XRP ledger. This aligns with a wealth of information that suggests CBDCs are more and more taking part with Ripple Labs, which include a number of the sector's largest countries. For instance, a current FinBold news article stated that a state is building a CBDC at the XRP ledger. A nearer study, the item famous that more than 15% of countries worldwide may also select to use the XRP ledger as their CBDC platform. This consists of countries like Russia and the Republic of Palau. The Montenegrin, Uruguay, Hong Kong, Japan main this effort are the United Arab Emirates and New Zealand. This development will function XRP to facilitate transactions worth over $1.2 quadrillion, necessitating a rate point of over $10,000 per XRP Forex. Let's look at why a $10,000 price for XRP isn't simply realistic but also essential. Arthur Brito, the co-founder of Ripple Labs, has emphasized the need to scale XRP to this price for global effectiveness. According to Vanny Hill Capital's managing director Jimmy Val, XRP can be really worth among $110,000 and $35,000 in step with coin after law, especially if it becomes the worldwide bridge currency, underscoring the legislative adjustments. According to reviews the SEC has presented Ripple A agreement, this arrangement would require Ripple to pay only $20 million, thereby making sure that institutional purchases of XRP do not qualify as securities. The cancellation of a vast agreement meeting by means of the SEC implies a possible popularity of this offer, bolstering the anticipation of a settlement announcement. There is a connection with a thorough 584 webpage report that consists of the reviews of hundreds of Americans concerning the feasible status quo of a US CBDC. The Federal Reserve has expressed interest in developing the XRP ledger for the CBDC more than 111 instances. As we watch those occasions play out, this hobby, in conjunction with the significant transaction quantity of $1.20 quadrillion, strongly helps a $110,000,000 valuation for XRP. According to researchers, the rate of XRP might rise to among $10,000 and $35,000 and $35,000, and
with a brief time period spike to greater than $550. This great boom may want to show up in some months, signaling a turning factor for XRP and its stakeholders.
Remember, I am not a licensed economic marketing consultant, and the information in these motion pictures is purely for your leisure. I always endorse viewers to do their very own research and speak with professionals before making any economic selections. Thank you a lot for watching, and if you preferred the video, please hit the thumbs up button. Don't neglect to permit signals as well. You may be the first to recognize after I submit new cloth.